Welcome to another battle on FeyanCnCtv. Today we have a special match, a free-for-all on the map Tiberium S. We have 4 players going for dominance on this map. We've got the player to the top right going random and getting black hand. It's Feyan. And Feyan's opponent on the other side is a player who also went random. We have Matthew. Let's take a quick look what Matthew had. I think he's got a vanilla nod. So the other players on this map, we've got the green Steel Talons player Vice. Across from Vice is the red Zocom player Jimmy. This is on Tiberium S with a lot of cash on this map. Lots of blue Tiberium. Everyone starts off with 2 blue Tibs. Ooh. Grenades being thrown by Feyan's Confessor Cabal, but misses because the infantry group went into the structure. Feyan loses his first infantry squad. Take a quick look at what's going on. Everyone is sending scouts around. So Feyan's got a large group of infantry over here. A lot of men scattered all around this map already. It looks like Vice is the first to claim a Tiberium spike. Are there more engineers on the way? Not yet. Ooh, look at this. Matthew taking his first structure right in Vice's backyard. So Vice is not gonna like this at all. Take a quick look at what's happening up here. Bikes coming out for Matthew. Second refinery being dropped. Feyan already has his second refinery. No bikes yet for Feyan. Is he gonna get bikes? Yes, he is. 1 bike already out. He's got 3 harvesters on the field. Matthew's got 1, 2, 3 harvesters also for Matthew. He's a bit quicker with bikes. 4 bikes. Feyan's got 2 bikes. Vice is busy trying to empty this structure. He's got Titans and Wolverines on the field now. Does have only 1 harvester. Let's see what Jimmy's doing. 1 harvester over here, 2 over here, so 3 harvesters. Jimmy is well on his way in building a strong economy. Smart move of Vice to already start taking the middle. He's got foxholes in the middle, strengthening his position. Feyan's going with bikes. Matthew's going with bikes. Do they see each other? Yes, they do see each other. Feyan sends his bikes back, trying to counter Matthew's bikes. It's a bike hunt over here. Matthew sends his bikes back to the safety of his own base. Alright, Feyan's here with his bikes. The bikes are gonna clash. There they go. They avoid each other, but Matthew releases a bit more rockets. Feyan takes more damage over here. Looks like Matthew's gonna go for a detour. He's gonna go around. Smart of Matthew to not go right through the middle. He knows Feyan is expecting that, so let's see what Matthew's gonna do then. Matthew gets in range of the... Ooh. Guess. Oh, there's another engineer over here for Vice. Matthew's gonna try the south side and hit Feyan from the bottom. Feyan's only got a Raider buggy over here. He is very vulnerable here with his two harvesters at the bottom. Feyan's already starting with the man spam. Matthew's here now. He goes for the full harvester. Really smart. He's gonna take out one. Feyan is not responding over. Okay, he's responding now, but it's too late. It's too late. He's sending his own bikes over here. Matthew can take out another harvester. Let's see if Matthew goes for another harvester. Matthew loses a bike. Is he gonna respond? Matthew loses another bike. Looks like Matthew's gonna lose all his bikes over here. Is he gonna get away? He's gonna get away with 2. No, he's gonna get away with only 1, but Feyan loses a fully loaded harvester. He has another one over here that he didn't send back to work, so that's a mistake over here from Feyan. Feyan's bikes are just a bit too close to the garrisonable structure of Jimmy. Looks like Feyan is already grouping up a large man spam over here. We'll take a look and see what Matthew has. Matthew sees that though. Let's see if Matthew does see, just to verify.
Silos needed.
No, Matthew doesn't see that yet. Matthew doesn't see that yet. Matthew only sees the south side of Feyan's base, so Matthew is coming out with militant squads. He's gonna go for the cloaking strategy. He's gonna cloak himself. He does have a couple of tanks out here. Scorpion tanks, not upgraded yet. Matthew's signature moves, the shadow teams. He wants to keep an eye on his opponents. Feyan wants to try it again with the bikes up here. Maybe he wants to lure out the tanks to come meet his infantry force on the battlefield. Matthew just goes again with the shadow teams, because the more information you have about your opponents, the stronger you can become. No action yet from Vice or Jimmy. Jimmy coming out with a lot of APCs. That's smart, because maybe Jimmy knows that Feyan has the man spam, so the APCs are a good counter. It's a good thinking over there. Just 3 Wolverines for Vice. Looks like Vice is gonna go anti-air and anti-vehicles. Feyan's here at the bottom. Is he gonna take out? Doesn't look like Feyan's gonna take out a harvester, so he can't hit Matthew back the way Matthew hit him. He will be able to take out 1 Scorpion tank. He loses a bike though. 1 Scorpion tank's gone. That's an okay trade. Feyan he still has 4. Nope, he loses another bike on its way. I think that's Jimmy's scout. That's Jimmy's scout. He has 3 bikes left. Feyan's man spam is moving forward now. Alright, buggies on the field for Matthew. Matthew is expecting the man spam, so Matthew is quickly making counters. Does Matthew have eyes in Feyan's base? Not yet. 2 barracks down for Feyan. He needs to drop more refineries. That's a mistake over here. He should be on 4 or 5 refineries, because his harvesters are taking too long. Feyan's here now. We have the first engagement. First battle on half on the Tiberium. Matthew's Raider buggies doing good work over here. It looks like Feyan is not focused on these buggies. Also, that is a mistake. Matthew transitions into Venoms, adds Venoms into the fray, but a lot of anti-air from the man spam. But the Venoms, they're still on bullets, so still good against infantry, but he will lose all of his Venoms. Looks like Feyan can't fully push forward. There's this structure over here that will have a good defense, and Feyan is going over the blue Tiberium, so that's not a good move. He should have went around. But he's already here. They are upgraded though with the Black Disciple, so he can do some damage. Let's take a quick peek and see what Jimmy's doing. Alright, so Jimmy's now on choppers, APCs, good economy. No big army yet for Vice. He does have a good Air Force, Vice. I don't see any behemoths yet, so the behemoths will come later. This is the fight at the moment. Feyan and Matthew clashing hard up here. Looks like a large infantry battle. Feyan is standing too long in this Tiberium, so this is a big mistake. Feyan should have moved over here. He should have moved over here instead of standing in the Tiberium. It looks like he realizes that now. See, he's got too many men going over the Tiberium. Still Venoms coming out from Matthew. This infantry army from Matthew is not going to last long. They can't stand too long in the flames. Flames are going to be so pressure and just melt his infantry force. Feyan is slowly gaining more ground. He's pushing forward. He's got Raider buggies of his own. He's continuing to put the pressure on Matthew. Venoms, as soon as they come out, sent to the front line. So Feyan just keeps on sending his infantry forces forward. It looks like he's got 3 barracks now. 3 barracks just pumping out infantry, and so it's just 2 kinds of units, or 3 kinds of units. Rocket men, normal Cabal squads, and Raider buggies. Feyan still hasn't sent this harvester to work, so he really made a mistake not dropping down another refinery. Let's take a quick look at what Vice has got. Alright, Vice has got a lot of slingshots. He's ready for anything that comes at him from the air. Over here, here's the large pressure. Matthew is heavily pressured, but Matthew has fire of his own. And they are, see, partly cloaked. They are partly cloaked because of this. The disruption tower is cloaking Matthew's forces. So Feyan doesn't know how much he's up against, but it looks like his pressure is being held back. So Matthew is holding his own. Matthew's holding his own. What Matthew had to do is drop more base defense over here. He has to drop more base defense. Feyan is still here, laying on the pressure. Because infantry is relatively cheap. He can just keep on spamming them. They keep coming forward. One lone buggy out here. So Matthew has got, this is his front line. He's got his own black hand. There we go. Fire back and forth, and rockets and bullets flying back and forth. Radar scan over here. That's either Vice or Jimmy. They want to know what is going on. But if you see this battle happening as a player, you know then that you can attack either Matthew or Feyan because they're busy with one another, so you can kill them from another angle or attack them from another angle. I have a feeling that was Jimmy who did that scan, because maybe Jimmy can come with helicopters, but Vice has got his own. Ooh, Vice is building a strong force, so it looks like Vice is changing tactics. No behemoths yet for Vice. Vice does have the Marv, his usual tactic. Okay, behemoths are coming out now. Good move from Vice to first build up a hammerhead army. They are upgraded. Let's see how many choppers Jimmy has. Okay, no. So Feyan just continues to pile on the pressure. He does send them to a retreat. Maybe he's just gonna send them back here to regroup. So there is a pause in the battle. Matthew has some time to also regroup. He has only 2 refineries of his own. 2 refineries of his own, and 1, 2, 3. He's just got 3 harvesters, so Matthew has taken big hits. Feyan just has so many men that he just loses track of where they're standing. Feyan has a lot of harvesters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there is his 3rd refinery. He should have made one up here too. So Jimmy and Vice are now in the strongest position because their armies and their bases have not been attacked yet. So it looks like they can come and swoop in and deal a large blow to either Feyan or Matthew. Matthew is just going for those militants. He has upgraded them with the Confessor upgrade. So he's got the hallucinogenic grenades. Feyan also has the hallucinogenic grenades. Looks like Feyan's man spam is just getting bigger and bigger. No move to the middle yet. Only Vice is peacefully just reaping all the benefits from these Tiberium spikes. So good job from Vice, and actually a bad job from the rest to leave Vice alone with all this money. 2 super weapons on the field from the 2 players that have not been in battle yet. So Vice and Jimmy, they have just been peacefully building their armies. They have not clashed yet. Maybe that'll come later, but Feyan is readying again for his 2nd or 3rd wave. Here we go. Matthew's coming in with a small group, maybe just to see where Feyan is. Moves back a little bit. Okay, there he is. He's coming forward now. Let's turn this. Look at that man spam. But Matthew's ready for it. Matthew's the one throwing grenades. Feyan's gonna suffer. Here we go. It is infantry against infantry. Let's just turn this. Nice. Look at this. Heavy attacks happening here on the north. Jimmy's up here. No, this is Matthew. Matthew just wants to keep an eye. Maybe he's bombing Feyan from the back. Is he? Nope. Doesn't look like it yet. Feyan does have a lot of man spam still coming out. He is running out of cash though. Feyan's running out of cash. Feyan is the one who is going to deplete his 2 Tib fields the fastest. So it means he's the fastest, transitioning all his money into units, and you see that with this giant infantry force over here. But Matthew is here, and Matthew is ready for it. Matthew's got his own. militant squad. Look at this. Fire all around. Looks like Matthew's ready for it. But what Matthew misses in his base is some shredder turrets. He could have added 2 more shredder turrets. He's taking hard licks. All of his venoms dropping. Feyan is pushing forward now. It looks like Feyan is gonna move. Slowly gain more ground and move forward. What he needed was maybe a third. Maybe he needed more flame tanks. Feyan should have added flame tanks. Now that I see this, he should have added flame tanks in the mix. Okay, here we go. It is the first clash of Jimmy and Vice. So Jimmy's here with his hammerheads. Zone heads are here. I think he was going, ooh, he should have taken out the ion cannon. He should have taken out the ion cannon. He does take out the airfield. So Vice has choppers of his own. Quick look at what's happening here. Heavy battle over here. Infantry. This is just a massacre of infantry. Matthew loses an airfield. Flame, look at this. I'm gonna call this the Flame Wars. The Flame Wars. Incredible firefight. Bullets flying, flames flying, bodies just littering the ground. See, not faction bodies all over. It doesn't look like Feyan or Matthew is winning yet, because Matthew is holding his own. Feyan has not gained more ground. He did take out the airfield though, so no more venoms for a while. Feyan should have just pushed and killed this Hand of Nod and that Hand of Nod. But he is also busy trying to kill all these infantry here. It looks like Matthew is holding out. Matthew is holding out. It's hard to see which one is winning. Kind of looks like Matthew is winning. Feyan still has some buggies on the field. Looks like Matthew's winning. Feyan's units are still going over the blue Tiberium. And Matthew, as he fights on the front line, he's still attacking Feyan with his shadow teams. So Feyan should have just dropped a couple of stealth detection units over here and protected his rear side. Ooh, Feyan might lose a harvester. No, it's just infantry over here. Are there any more fights down here? Still, the pressure is still on over here. It's still on. This fight looks like it's a never-ending fight, like the Trojan Wars. Incredible. I think every unit in here is now heroic. Feyan's buggies are doing good work up here. These militant squads, it kind of looks like Feyan can push through now. I only see 2 groups over here, 1 group up here. Who's this? Oh, and Jimmy's hitting Matthew from the back with his choppers. Did Matthew have any anti-air over here? No anti-air for Matthew. This is all Matthew has over here. Looks like Feyan has had a breakthrough. Looks like Feyan has a breakthrough. Ooh, looks like Feyan has a breakthrough, but Feyan is also getting hit from the side, and he's sending now his buggies to go counter those choppers of Jimmy. And maybe, just maybe, looks like, because Jimmy saved Matthew, because Feyan couldn't press on because he sent back all his raider buggies. So Feyan doesn't have enough firepower over here to kill all this infantry. Oh, just because Jimmy was here, Feyan couldn't push through. Feyan couldn't push through because he sent back all his buggies, and now he's retreating. He's retreating. Oh! Indirectly, that one move from Jimmy saved Matthew because it prevented Feyan from moving forward. He is gathering up the man spam army again. Feyan's got the buggy army to get ready from the air attacks of Jimmy. Matthew still has eyes in Feyan's base. He still wants to take out a couple of power plants. Looks like Feyan has got the EMP upgrade. No, not yet. No EMP upgrade yet from Feyan. Feyan doesn't have any money anymore. And he hasn't moved to the middle. He is moving now. Let's take a look at what Vice is doing. Vice has got a giant army now. So Vice is now very, very dangerous. Jimmy's always dangerous with these choppers. He's got 5. I think he has 5 up here. Matthew holding on. Trying to do... Ooh! Feyan took a catalyst missile and sent it straight into the refineries of Matthew. Matthew has no more refineries. It looks like his MCV, he loses his MCV. Take a quick peek at Matthew's money. Matthew still has money, so he should be remaking his MCV. No, he's not remaking his MCV. No more money for Matthew. Jimmy's got a lot of money. Feyan is, I think, running out of money. Oh, what Feyan should have done is just finished off Matthew right now. But it looks like Feyan is not. He's just holding his ground in the middle. Feyan doesn't go to finish off Matthew because he's wary of the attacks of Jimmy. Because Feyan can't reach these units. He has no air units as Black Hand. Vice is here now with his army. Behemoth army ready to go. Whoa, incredible Vice. And this is just incredible. So Vice is ready to hit. Oh, and Jimmy's here. Jimmy is gonna punish Feyan here. But Feyan won't go down with a fight. His buggies are on their way. More choppers, more choppers. Oh, so this is the reason, I think, why Feyan has not finished off Matthew, because he's still trying to decide whether to use this infantry squad to defend or to attack. He does keep them over here. Vice moves forward with his choppers. Incredible Vice. What? Okay, Matthew's in big trouble right now. Matthew is the player who has sustained the most pressure and the most damage. So Vice is here. The MCV comes out for Matthew with what little money he had. Came out with an MCV. Looks like Vice is gonna take that MCV. Feyan's gonna also be hit by the choppers, the zone heads. Feyan's gonna lose heavy. He'll be, let me see. Oh, yep. Jimmy's dealing nasty damage. Took out the crane. He's gonna take out this, but it looks like Feyan will send Jimmy running because Feyan has so many buggies. Look how many buggies he has. He has so many buggies. So he's sending the zone head running. I think the zone heads could have won. The zone heads could have won this because zone heads, let me see if they are fully upgraded. They're fully upgraded. The zone heads could have won this. So battle markers everywhere. Vice is destroying and killing off Matthew. Can he kill off Matthew completely? No, Matthew is alive. Matthew is alive with a construction yard. Was that Mercy? Did Vice have Mercy? It looks like it. Okay, Jimmy's still here. Jimmy is still here. Feyan can't fully push forward because he is just constantly under fire from Jimmy. Battle marker over here. Ooh, Matthew, he is still alive too. Matthew won't give up. Incredible survival skills for Matthew. One harvester, one single harvester with one tiny patch of Tiberium. But he still has a lot of blue tib. He's got blue tib everywhere. Feyan still got his man spam, but he is under heavy fire from Vice, and we have a chopper battle over here. They're fighting for air superiority, but Vice has the air superiority right now. He's the king of the air, and Feyan knows there are a lot of choppers over here. He doesn't really care if it's Vice or Jimmy. He needs to protect his backside of his base. Battle markers over here. It's just slingshots, just crushing. See? Ooh, the slingshots just went over, I think, a quarter of Feyan's man spam. So Feyan has now successfully moved to the middle. Jimmy, Jimmy, look at this army. Jimmy's got a big army over here. Slingshots, Shatterer tanks, even 2 Mammoth tanks. Vice is also ready. Where are your behemoths? Vice's behemoths been idle for a while. So Feyan has been in constant battle from the very first minute. Early on in this game, we have 10 seconds for the ion cannon of Jimmy. Where is he gonna throw it? I think, will he throw it on Feyan, who he has been attacking the whole time? Feyan's got so much anti-air. But I think Feyan's money's running out now. No, he still has some money. He has some money. Matthew also has money. And Matthew, he still has this construction yard. Vice made a big mistake by not killing off the construction yard. Vice is here now. Vice, air superiority. But can he reclaim or keep his crown of the king of the air? Vice is doing heavy damage to Jimmy, taking out this tech lab. Is he gonna take out the tech lab? Ooh, the single pit bull using its rockets, firing up, killing these hammerheads. Okay, the tech lab falls for Jimmy. His Zocoms units are still so strong. Look at it over here. There's another battle marker over here. Feyan gets pressure with his side. Okay, Vice is here attacking with 4 or 3. Nope. but they just go fly right into the anti-air of Jimmy. So Jimmy is in a very strong position. Feyan should have moved over here and get this blue tib. That's what he should have done. It's a mistake then. What is he doing? Okay, is Man Span gonna take out this? He still has a lot of buggies though, Feyan. A lot of buggies, but they're so squishy. He should have made more Mantis. That's what he should have done. He should have mixed Mantis in here. Instead of going full Raider buggy, he has EMP now. He should have went Mantis for the choppers. Mantis are just much stronger. Alright, his infantry group is getting very, very small now. Getting very small now. So it looks like Vice is now here with his behemoth. Matthew is just being left alone. So he is going with the slogan of Biden, build back better. Build back better. That's the only 3 words that Matthew is thinking right now. He has to come back. Oh, here we go. So Feyan releases the EMP, but he EMPs his own units. That is not good. That's a mistake from Feyan over here. He does EMP all of these units from Jimmy, but he released the EMP too close to his units, so he might lose too many buggies. He loses too many buggies now. He has to send them back. He has to retreat. The Shatterer tanks are going to melt all of these Raider buggies because these Raider buggies, their armor is not great. So Feyan is just constantly under fire. Continuous pressure from all sides up here. He's being attacked from the back, from the front, from the side. But he's still holding ground. He's still holding ground. Raider buggies, infantry. It's all he has, but he does not have enough firepower to take down this Mammoth tank. He doesn't have enough firepower to take out the Mammoth tank. He's got mostly Cabals. Oh, wow. Jimmy's Shatterer tank. So good. Feyan does EMP. This is a good EMP. Good EMP. But Jimmy has a heroic Shatterer tank that is not under fire from Feyan over yet. So oh! Ion Cannon thrown. So the Ion Cannon thrown by Jimmy right on Feyan's base. No, by Vice on Feyan's base. Feyan took a big hit over there. His base is so vulnerable right now. He should have sold off another refinery up here. There has been not one moment of rest for Feyan, just continuously in battle with Matthew and now with Jimmy, and then protecting his back end from all the choppers of Vice. Vice's behemoth still here. Still here. Looks like Vice is now forming a very, very powerful assault team. So Jimmy has fought back Feyan's attack. Ooh, very, very nice. Zone Shatterer. And because it's so calm, it is the strongest. Looks like Feyan's money. He should have really moved up here. So that he still made a big mistake. Oh, he's under pressure again from Vice. Constant pressure. Constant pressure. He's gonna lose another harvester. Is he responding? Is Feyan responding? Yep. Raider buggies are coming over here, but he's gonna lose harvesters. Feyan does lose harvesters. Lots of bikes for Matthew. He tries to hide with the disruption tower, and it looks like Matthew is succeeding. He's getting blue tib. He's coming back. He's building back better. Matthew is abiding his time. Oh, Jimmy's here now. Just punishing Feyan some more. Here it is, that Zone Shatterer. Here's this heroic Zone Shatterer. Feyan uses the EMP well over here, but he is attacked up here. It kind of looks like this is the end for Feyan. Looks like this is the end because he doesn't have enough anti-air. Alright, no. He does have some buggies still left. That's why he made mistakes by not making a Mantis. Matthew is still here, continuously harassing him. Looks like Feyan is losing all of his harvesters. He might not have enough anymore. He is taking care of this army of Jimmy while fighting Jimmy's choppers up here. And Feyan loses his base. Looks like he's gonna lose his entire base. Look at how long this Zone Shatterer lives. It falls now, but Feyan doesn't have a lot left. He sells off the refinery. Look, see, there's so much money here, but he's not going for it. That's his mistake. If he went for this money, then he could have built a bigger army. So that's his mistake. Jimmy can finish off Feyan now with this army over here. Vice can finish off Feyan, or Jimmy and Vice. They need to attack each other, but Matthew right here, he's still not gone. He's building up a strong army of bikes. So these bikes can target harvesters. And Vice just continuously getting more money from these Tiberium spikes. So good job from Vice. What's happening over here? Yep. Feyan still hasn't taken care of these shadow teams. What are they now? Heroic? They're all veteran. They're not heroic yet. Jimmy's choppers up here. Alright, here we go. It looks like Vice is finally gonna come into action with his behemoth. Sends the surveyor to the graveyard, and Jimmy is not using these choppers to defend himself. I think Feyan has killed more units, or Vice has killed more units of Feyan over there. Vice's harvests are under pressure now from this mammoth tank. Looks like the money is really running out now. Money's running out now. Feyan is holding on. It's not by a thread because he still has an army. Matthew is building up his army. So Matthew's still doing well over here. Nobody's attacking him. It's very smart actually just to hide yourself, because if you don't hide yourself, your presence will be seen on the radar. Oh, Matthew here with the bikes. Are they cloaked? No, they're not cloaked, of course, because they attack. Looks like they're cloaked. I think they're cloaked. Matthew cloaked his bikes. Nice. Alright, the harvester goes down. Feyan has to just hold on. He got hit, of course, by the ion cannon. I think Vice also got hit by an ion cannon. Jimmy still has his choppers up here. He's just waiting for the right time. He can come in with the choppers and kill this entire back base of Feyan. Feyan should have just harvested this. Vice is here. Vice is here. But Feyan has got his buggies in the right spot. He's dropping now SAM turrets. Should have done that earlier. Should have did it earlier. Vice has got a massive air force. A massive air force. Nope. His buggy's just too weak. That is the big downside of the Black Hand. If you don't make infantry, then the rest of the units are actually quite weak. And even his purifiers aren't that great here in this match because he mostly has to deal with air. So Vice now noticing that Matthew is still alive and well. Alright, so Jimmy coming now again with his zone heads. He might be able to finish Feyan off. And it looks like he will. Because Feyan is very weak at the back. Ooh, 3 engineers. 3 engineers. Ooh, Feyan's gonna lose his Conyard. Looks like Feyan's gonna lose his Conyard. He does send all of his Raider buggies to the back. Is he gonna lose his Conyard? The Conyard is dead meat. There it is. Down goes the Conyard. Zone heads. Not moving away from the Raider buggies and also from the fire of the SAM sites. So Jimmy just stands in the heat of battle. He doesn't run this time. He just goes, focuses down, and kills as many buildings as he can. He loses zone heads. He doesn't care. He just keeps going. He's gonna take out this war factory. Is this the last thing the Feyan has to make his MCV? Jimmy loses all of his choppers. Oh, oh. If Jimmy took out the war factory, then Feyan would have been dead. Then Feyan would have been dead. Oh, Feyan loses all of his... Oh, Feyan is losing all of his harvests because of the bikes of Matthew. Matthew is killing everything over here. It's bike galore. It's harvester heaven for Matthew. Harvester heaven. Oh, mayhem. And nobody is responding. Feyan can't respond because he had to defend himself up there. Oh, this is so incredible. Matthew just hitting everyone, especially Feyan. Maybe this is the death blow because Feyan doesn't have anything anymore. Nothing. No more harvesters for Feyan. Now he comes with the Mantis. It's too late. It's a little too late. And the behemoths of Vice are already in Jimmy's base. Whoa, Granny, crazy. Alright, I don't know if Jimmy's gonna survive this. No anti-air over here. Jimmy, where are all your slingshots? Where are all your slingshots? I saw all these slingshots. Where are they now? Or did Vice kill them all with his behemoth? Doesn't look like Jimmy's gonna survive this. Too much air violence from Vice. Somebody sent me an app. Alright. Nothing important. There's nothing on fire except for the buildings of Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy's gonna come and defend himself. His zone heads are here. Back in action. Vice is just behemothing everything. Just shooting everything. Feyan is still alive over here with just a couple of men. Not that big of an army. Just a handful of Mantis and Raider buggies. Matthew is just surviving over here. Matthew is that guy. What's that guy? The guy surviving in the he's Bear Grylls. Matthew is Bear Grylls. Matthew just bears all the pressure and survives. Matthew is the ultimate survivor. He's the writer of that song from Destiny's Child, the I am a survivor. That's Matthew's theme song over here. And with his slogan, build back better. So Feyan is here, just trying to survive also, but not as well as Matthew. Matthew is surviving and thriving. And Vice is just the conqueror. That's his new nickname. Steel Talons Conqueror. Incredible. So his Marv, oh, he has destroyed more than half of the base of Jimmy. So Vice has obliterated Jimmy's base, and it looks like he obliterated Jimmy's army. 2 zone heads, or just 2 hammerheads. They're not zone heads anymore because they're not filled with zone raiders. Only missile squads over here. Feyan just keeps on going over the Tiberium. That's a really bad mistake. He has 1 harvester left. He managed to make 1 harvester. Matthew looks like he's going all bikes. Matthew's going all bikes. He does have some anti-air because he wants to protect himself from the choppers. Look at this. Look at this. What a mistake. What a mistake. All of them standing in the Tiberium. Such a big mistake. So Vice looks like he's gonna finish off Jimmy. Vice looks like he will be the winner of this match. There's still 4 players. Oh, okay. This is the death blow for Feyan. Feyan he's selling it. He's selling it, but oh, his harvester. He loses it. No more. Nothing left. 3 more buildings or 4 more. Nope. That's all. Looks like Feyan's gone. Defeated. He still has 1 full load of Tiberium. That's Blue Tib though. He has an army still here. He has an army. But it is a matter of time. He won't be able to take out this army coming his way. Vice just taking his sweet time. Lots of infantry. Battle marker over here. Battle marker over here. So Feyan is just playing defense, holding on. Vice is king of the mountain right now. King of the mountain. Let's just take a sip of my water. Feyan should have moved his base to go up here. But even here though, the blue Tiberium is almost gone. So, no. Then he should have just stayed here. But he needs to make more harvesters. More harvesters. I think that's a harvester. Is that a harvester? Nope. That's a mistake. Let's see if he still has no more money. Is he making a harvester? There he is. He is now. Just no more money. Even Vice has no money. Matthew's got lots of money because he's taking that blue Tiberium. But Feyan has no money. He does have an army, but here, Vice is here now. Feyan's gonna lose buggies. Even though he has a heroic buggy, he's gonna lose buggies. Boom, that's gonna be gone. Say goodbye to your buggies. There he is. Vice is here. Vice doesn't care. Vice is just gonna come and kill every... Oh! Nope. Vice moved back. See? Oh, Feyan really had to make more Mantis. I do wonder if he made Mantis in the beginning instead of Raider buggies. He could have defended better, I think. That's all in hindsight. And now the behemoth advance. And it looks like it is impending doom for Feyan. The Marv is here, just gaining ground. It is slow but sure to bring oblivion to his enemies. Vice is here again. There it is. That is the game for Feyan. He will die over here. There is no anti-air. His buggies and Mantis are out of position. He loses his MCV. All his buildings are gone because he is down here. He is EMPing Vice well over here. But he doesn't... His anti-air is not defending his base. He's got 3 more buildings left. So even though he fights heroically over here... Look, see? This force could have won, maybe. But because he can't defend himself at the same time, Vice will take out Feyan. Feyan will be the first to drop from this match. Has been fighting constantly, non-stop from the beginning. And he falls as the first player in this free-for-all. So Jimmy with 2 choppers up here. Ooh, looks like Vice is gonna go all flame tank with bikes. And Matthew has got building up a strong economy now. This is what a strange game. Matthew can even come back actually. Maybe he should not have made flame tanks. I think if Matthew made a lot of... then he just needed a lot of anti-air also. Maybe he should have just went full-on Venom. I think Matthew should have went Mass Venom. Mass Venom to take out the choppers. Because even Mass Venom can take out... Well, you're going to have a lot of problems with these missile squads. But Mass Venom can take out these behemoth. And Vice is on his way. Vice is on his way. A few stings over here by Matthew using his shadow teams. Matthew is the master of shadow teams. He is the Shadow King. Matthew is the Shadow King. The Butterfly Man. Let's see what Jimmy's doing. Jimmy's still alive. Vice has the habit of keeping his opponents alive. He should just finish them off. 1 behemoth over here. Behemoth just taking a look at where the enemy is, but because the enemy is invisible, the behemoth can't shoot from far. Because the only thing they can see is this tower. But Vice is here now. Vice is here now. Let's take a look and see what Vice sees. Through the eyes. Through the eye. Oh, I forgot. The whole map is visible now. At a certain point in this map, the fog of war disappears. And everyone can see everything except for Matthew because he is invisible. So Matthew's decision to make flame tanks looks like it's the wrong one now because he goes up against the behemoth and just these behemoth will eat them for breakfast. Oh, Vice is killing his own Marv. Oof. But the Marv is stepping and crushing all of these flame tanks. Vice is here now. Death from above. Death from above. But Matthew has upgraded SAM sites. That's what Feyan should have had. Also, that's also another mistake that he had. But Vice is here with behemoths. Too many to stop. Matthew should have hit them from behind with the attack bikes. He should have went here and hit these behemoths from behind. So Vice is the king of the air and the king of the ground. The Marv has done marvelous work. He withstood all the infantry from Feyan over here. And the Marv still lives and continues its rampage. Looks like Vice doesn't know what to attack because they're still invisible. He just needs to take out the disruption tower. Ooh, Spectres also see the light of day in this match, being effective from far, though. But because they shoot, they are seen, and I think Vice sees them now. Vice sees them now, or Vice sees that one Spectre and takes it out. So there is nothing left to kill these units. So Vice just, it's a matter of time until Vice just takes out everything in this map. That's it. Jimmy just fights back with the behemoth over here. The but it's not a lot. So I think I'm gonna stop it now over here. It's just a matter of time. So Feist kills off everything. He also kills off these 2 buildings. And let's just go to the stats, even though it's not fully completed. But it doesn't matter. We saw a whopper of a game. Let's take a quick look then. Units. So Feyan just topping the charts with units, of course, because he went for the man. Look at this, the man spam. Incredible man spam around 8 minutes. Look at this man spam over here. So the early battle with Matthew, and then also later on being hit by Jimmy. Did have a lot of resources, but you see Vice just topping it in the end with the most resources. I think it's also due to the Tiberium spikes that Vice has. Take a look at the fans got 10,000. Vice just being the king of money also. 6.5 for Matthew, 6.8 by Jimmy. So Vice just topping the money chart and also winning this game for the very first time. A free-for-all on his name. So I hope you enjoyed this match. Thank you for watching FeyanCnCtv, and we'll see you next time.